Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Let me turn that down a notch or two and maybe it won't be so loud. Oh lordy. Sitting over here in Troy, Illinois. Speaking of which, let me shoot Greg a text and tell him I'm here. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with you. I haven't talked to him. Didn't know I was going to end up here. But here I is. And for those that don't truck, this happens a lot. You end up somewhere close to someone and you have to shoot them out that last minute deal and see if they make it to visit you or not. Most times it's not. And he does dedicated runs. Oh, I don't know if he'll come this way tonight or not. But now he knows I'm over here. There goes them vibrations. There goes my microwave. Had a big old fire at the house this weekend. Burnt one of the brush piles. Well, a lot of it. There was pretty big stuff in there. And there's some that's easily 4 foot across. But they was too knotted to do anything with them. Or else they would have been shipped off. These was the coils and rejects from when I had the timber cut off the property and when I had that grading work done, that grade work done. They just got pushed into piles. I got like at least 3 more. Yeah, hold on. My son, Little Joe, did a couple of videos of the grandbabies fishing, and he put them up on the YouTube, but I've asked him to merge them together because they're both kind of short, and it ain't no big deal to most people, but grandparents and stuff, they'll get a kick out of seeing my grandbabies fish for the first time. He's saying he already merged them. I have to check it out. I know you like watching me text, don't you? There we go. But anyway, it was their first time to get to go fishing. And the son had took him on a nature hike. And he come across 2 freshmen, college freshmen. Young black man and a young white man. Real good friends. And they started talking to my grandbabies about fishing and stuff. And they had never been fishing, so they gave them rods and reels to use. Started teaching about fishing and stuff, and it was pretty cool. Now you don't see most of that, or actually I don't think you see any of that. You just see them, and that granddaughter now, she was doing some pretty good casting for her first time. I mean, that didn't always go where she thought it was, but those that don't fish, when you're learning and you're on a little cheap old 202 or 404, it's not always easy as a young'un to coordinate that thumb release. Oh, she was doing good. But we'll have that video up. I did not shoot any video of my property. We didn't get it as far as we wanted. Saturday, me and Robert worked around there and knocked out some stuff. I was out there helping him quite a bit. Then left him to his own when it really started getting hot. He works in the heat. He's used to it. I work in this air conditioner right here. I ain't used to it. But we got some cleanup done that most people wouldn't even notice. Y'all have seen before all them trees out there in the front. We went around and trimmed them up real good all around the bottoms and stuff, and raked them out, smoothed them down, trying to get it where that we can take that 0 radius and just whip around it. So we're trying to get rid of as much weed eating as possible. When you have 8.5 acres, that can make for a lot of weed eating. So we're trying our best to eliminate some of the weed eating. He sprayed our yard. We've been getting a lot of bugs. I don't know what kind, don't care. Mama wanted it sprayed, it got sprayed. So she went and got what she wanted him to spray, and he sprayed it. Okay. And you know, it's one of them things where I don't know that it needed sprayed. She thought it did. It didn't cost me a fortune. I ain't got a clue what the spray cost, but it did take away from my budget out here. So, and it only cost me an hour or so of that boy's labor for him to spray it. I'm good with that. Choose your battles, and that is not a battle. That ain't even on the list. It ain't even a skirmish. Like, Mama wants it, son, do her. Well, Mama's a little spoiled. But, let's see, we got cleaning on that farm. Saturday, Lakota was not working. Sunday, he did work. Me and Robert did a little bit of stuff getting it started Saturday. Then Robert and Lakota really took off on it Sunday. And this coming weekend, I'm hoping, I'm having them clean the top and one side of the berm. And I'm hoping they make it all the way to the far end doing that. Then I'm going to bring them back to Jump Street and the pond end of it. Then I'm going to really have them getting after it. Now, something did just aggravate Dickens out of me. I mean, I didn't throw no fit or nothing. I could have. Mom almost did. We got an old cheap chainsaw, you know, 130, 150 bucks, whatever they are. One of them little purple Poland that you buy out of Lowe's. It wasn't acting right, so I dropped it off, or she had dropped it off actually, and cost me 90 bucks to get the carburetor rebuilt. Yeah, okay. So we went to use it Saturday after getting it back. Got it back a week ago, so we've had it 8 days and haven't started it. Damn pull cord wasn't working right. And it's like, really? That was not wrong with it when we took it in. Well, I told her to take it in, drop it off again, which she leaves my phone number with them. And she told me that I could argue with them. Don't worry, Fly, I'm not driving now, buddy. Me and you have a date, and I don't think you're going to like it. So she dropped it back off today. We'll see. Alright, now the chainsaw's probably 3 years old, 4 years old, but I'll bet you it don't have 3 hours on it. And the reason the carburetor was messed up was because, like a couple of dummies, me and the son, we put it up for the winter, got done using it, didn't run all the gas out of it, so it sat for a couple years with gas in it. We know better. This stuff happens. But that's why I didn't say a word about biting the bullet, taking it in, getting that done. But now this pull rope, it's a new place that we're using. It's a place we bought that zero turn from. We'll just see how they're going to act. If they go telling me how I need a bunch of new stuff for that chainsaw, I'm going to be a little upset. I do not wish to reinvest however much I put into it the first time. We'll see what happens. But we was needing that rascal Saturday. Well, Saturday and Sunday. And that didn't work out. So they said it wouldn't take them long. We'll find out if I can have it back this coming weekend. Plus they're talking about a little rain our way. I'm hoping that holds off. We'll see. Tried a couple new dishes. Believe it or not, as much as me and the wife cook, neither one of us had ever done a chicken or had done a stir fry. So we did a beef stir fry. And actually it turned out pretty good. Well, me, her, and Michael. Michael was there this weekend. He got to ride around on our new mower. And yes, ours. He's part of what's happening there on the property. He didn't get to do a whole lot of work because he ain't used to being out in the heat either. But he put in, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours between the 2 days out there riding around on it. And he got a good taste of what I've been dealing with on how rough some of the property is and how bad we need to do some stuff. I still don't see us being ready for the backhoe. Me and the wife was talking today, and I'm probably going to try to hold off till this winter when a bunch of the weeds and stuff die back. Same thing for cleaning them woods up. Now, yes, we are working on some of it, but it'll be a lot easier come this winter to get a lot of the dead wood and stuff out of there. And, but we're making progress. We're making progress. I did that little bridge I told you all about. Me and Michael walked down there and we were looking at it. We've had a couple of decent little rains since I put it in and I hadn't been down there. And we're questioning if it's going to allow the amount of water flow through there that we need to go through there on a hard Texas rain. Now remember, I'm only 100 miles off the Gulf. We get some rain. So I'm thinking about, I have 2 more pipes that I'd laid in there, and they're decent sized pipes, you know, 6 or 8 inches type deal, something like that. I don't know. I ain't never measured them, don't care. But I have 2 more, actually 3, but 2 of them be put together to make one. And I'm thinking about having them dig that back out, which ain't a big deal, and putting them other 2 pipes in there. That way, just in case when we get them big rains, it can handle all of it and not try to go around it and do washouts and all this other stuff. I've had minimum work done to it at this point. You know, leveled out the pipes laid in and filled around them a little bit so we could drive over them, which it handled all that well. But while I've got it out, I think I need to go ahead, or while I've not gotten to a major spot, I think I need to go ahead and doctor it up a little more. So I have the material. I've been debating on where else I would need it, and I've only got one other place that I might need it, and I have something to go there. So it is what it is. So that's another project I need to get on a little bit and do a little more to it. Exactly when, I'm not sure. It won't take them an hour to do it, so that might be one of the early morning projects. They've elected to start working a little bit earlier. They had been starting at 8, but it's getting so dadgum hot that they now want to start at 7, which I don't really, I gotta check my vittles. I don't have a problem with that. That's basically their call, and if they want to do it, they do it. Yeah, they need a couple more minutes. This is the microwave up there. But anyway, it's coming along. It's progress and work. Just like me and my walk with the Lord, it's progress and work. That thing vibrating and drive me nuts. Put my soda in it and it quits. Oh yeah, we're talking about the cooking. We had pot pies again Friday night. Michael got in, I don't know, about 9 o'clock Friday morning. I got in about 11. He sat up there at the truck stop. He didn't call the wife to come get him. My wife. Michael's not married. And we've got him a bedroom that he uses at my house when he wants time out of the truck, which is about once every 4 weeks. And that's all by his calling. And so he didn't bother the wife and ask her to come get him, then come back and get me a couple hours later, which was cool. So the wife came pick us up, and we took our stuff to the house, and he got a little bit of bad news, not from me, from someone else. So we sat around a couple hours while he played phone tag with a bunch of people, and we were supposed to be going to the store to go grocery shopping. Was all hungry, and I said, well, heck, let's take him out of here to Flora's Restaurant, which is out in the sticks. When you have a restaurant and you can build it out on a skinny little road and have a waiting line, you done got it going on. And if you're not careful when you go there, you'll definitely have a waiting line. There's that again. So he had never been there before. So we went out there to eat lunch, or late lunch, and then we went shopping. And I knew none of us were really going to want to cook late that night. So I said, well, folks, how about we do pot pies? And he hadn't had pot pies in years. And me and Mama had some here a couple weeks ago, and I kind of liked them. It had been a long time. I've always liked them. It just, we just quit getting them. You know, one of them things. It's one of them deals, that a cheap meal that you have when you have kids at home, and you just quit getting them after a while. So we did pot pies Friday night for a late supper, and yeah, it was late. And we got talking about it, and we allowed that we wanted to try to make a pot pie. I know. You can call it a casserole, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. We did make it in a deep dish pie pan. So, you know, that makes it a pie. And we got some crust for it. I forget what kind of crust the wife told me to get. But it was a pretty thin crust. So, Sunday morning, I got up, threw my carrots and celery and chicken into a slow cooker, a crock pot, and let it cook all day. And late that afternoon, it was more than done, and the daughter-in-law was over. She was getting a little antsy, wanting to figure something out to do, and I said, well, hell, hon, go debone that chicken for me in there. She did. Cool, thank you. So, later that night, we threw it all together, threw it in the oven, and let her bake, and I got some back there. The one pot pie fed the 3 of us, and the other one I just cut it into 4s, and sent 2 of them out with Michael, because he stays out longer than I do, and left 1 for Mama, which will make at least 2 meals for her, and 1 meal for me. So yeah, we brought out beef stir fry, and pot pies. Now we did do a lot of learning on both of them actually. On the beef, we forgot to get it marinated. We bought stuff to marinate it. What was it? Teriyaki, chicken teriyaki marinade and sauce. And but it only got to marinate for a couple hours. We wanted to marinate overnight. We had what was it? Blank steak or something, a real cheap cut of beef. And I did pre-cut it, but I didn't cut it small enough. Next time I want to cut it thinner, and I want to cut it in smaller pieces and let it marinate longer. On the pot pie, we tried using the juice that I'd cooked carrot, celery, and chicken in, and we tried to do an old school thickener with flour and water, and it thickened it a little bit. And we did do a cream of chicken with it, and it was still a little bit too runny for us. So we elected that next time we're going to get it more to our consistency than what we had. And we like a little bit of gravy, a little bit of liquid in a pot pie. They come that way. But this wasn't quite what we wanted, so we'll work on it. Other than that, it was hot. Ain't a whole lot more I can tell you, but that updated you on Papa Joe and what I did this weekend. My supper's ready. I'm a hungry boy. This is not beer. This is good eating, and I want to go make sure I don't lose it. Y'all remember, God loves you, and so do I. You have a blessed evening now. Good night.